Abdul Alim has written in on email. He says that he is selling his plot, semi-old house measuring 19 by 6 by 40, that is 86.66 square yards at Warangal City. In the second half of 2013, before Telangana was created, he had received an offer of 27,000 rupees per square yard for the land. Nearly 2.5 years later, land prices have surged 20% in most districts. This plot in question is located at the city center. It's Raypura Colony is the place where it's located. He wants to know what appreciation or land value can he expect now. Do you think he should just sell right now or should he hold?
Oh wow, it's a tough question given the way New Andhra, Seemandhra has been developing, and also the way Telangana has been growing. It's a very tough question to see finally what will these states settle at in terms of growth trajectories, but very interesting stories at this point in time. Clearly, as far as Mr. Abdul Alim's property is concerned, there's no doubt that it's appreciated in the last 1.5 years by itself from potentially what offer he's got. I think the prices are quoting anywhere up to 35,000 rupees a square yard. One can therefore settle anywhere between 31, 32,000 to maybe up to 35,000 rupees a square yard, which seems to be the ongoing rate right now. There is certainly, prices tend to factor growth already going forward, which means the next 1 to 3 years of growth would already be factored in the price, depending on how developments happen and how new IT demand keeps on coming up. Clearly, we've seen Hyderabad benefit from that in the last 1 year alone, where close to about 3 million square feet has been absorbed fresh in Hyderabad. Plots again because of the entire Warangal Highway being commissioned and a number of infrastructure projects have been announced on PPP terms. The entire highway of NH 163 again becoming a major thoroughfare road. We do expect the prices to continue to be in that range of between 31 to 35,000 rupees a square yards for the time being. If you've made enough upside, I don't see any challenge why you should not maybe sell and capitalize. But if you're not in a hurry, I don't see any other way except up again for that city because of the way things have started to move forward. So really, if you can hold on for 3 to 5 years, do hold on, because it's hard to find city-centric plots in any city for that matter. And clearly the fortunes are now just getting rebuilt for both the states. But if you think you don't want to wait for the next 3 to 5 years, then you can expect this price range as well.
So if you're not in a hurry, don't sell, hold for at least 3 to 5 years. But having said that, a plot of land like this situated in the city center, you're saying it will, you can expect around 31,000 at this point in time per square yard. But I know you're someone who's been backing the Hyderabad story for quite some time. So where do you think this will actually go and end?
It's hard to say, Kavita, because first of all, both Telangana as well as Andhra Pradesh have been very large landlocked states. So availability of land has generally not been a problem, and they've been largely again been led by IT, which means again people are not very specific about location as opposed to the price sensitivity. But having said that, again, you've seen a story of Sanand in Gujarat, where land was available again at very, very cheap prices, almost what we're talking about, or much less, at less than 20,000 rupees a square yard, which moved to 2 lakh rupees or 3 lakh rupees a square yard. So again, depending on how the influx happens, again, a 10x is not unheard of. I mean, we've seen the way Gujarat locations have moved. We've seen some of the way.
No, what is your outlook on Hyderabad? He's saying like at least in this particular market, he's already seen a 20% upside.
Yes.
How much more can he hope for, and how much, how long should he hold out for?
As I said, if things don't happen in 5 years, they're definitely not happening, because everybody's already pushed the accelerator, trying to build themselves out. The current CMs, obviously, within their tenure are bound to make certain very deep impacts for the states to progress. They've had a number of international summits as well as PPP announcements. So I would imagine that the outcome of all these attempts and efforts have to play out in the next 3 years, if not 5. Which is why within the same period, I also expect the prices to slightly move up. So he will not be worse off, honestly, by not selling today, by holding off for 3 years. But if in 3 years, where you again got maybe another 5-10% upside, and you don't see any further multiple coming in, which means if your 30,000 doesn't become, let's say, a lakh of rupees, or even 60,000 rupees a square yard, then I think you should then sell.
So take a call after 3 years. If you're seeing significant growth, then you can probably hold on for another 2 years, or else it's just time to sell.
You can watch live TV on our website mpnow.in. Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/magicbricksnow. And don't forget to click the like button. You can also follow us on Twitter at magicbricksnow. To stay updated with all our programming, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel by logging on to youtube.com/magicbricksnow.